Hi everyone, it's Tammy and welcome back to Frou-frou Studio. Today we're going to do something a little fun. I was kind of having a challenge with myself on where to go next in the journal that I'm working on. And so I decided to take a little break and do something kind of fun and off the wall just to kind of get my mind off that journal and hopefully spark a little creativity as to where I want to go with the journal. So I'm starting with a plain piece of paper, and this is cardstock, and it is 5.5 by 7.5, so it's a good size for a journal topper or a journal card. Actually, it may be a little wide for a journal card, but it'd make a great topper for a journal. And we're going to do a little bit of crazy collage today and see if we can't spark some ideas, or at least relax my mind enough that I could get on to working in the journals that I'm working on. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to do some inking. Some inking and some thinking, as Gail Augustinelli says. So I'm just going to kind of dirty this up around the edges. I have been looking at some pictures on Pinterest that are different collage makers, because that is, by far my favorite thing to do is collage. And I've been kind of intrigued by these collages that don't make a lot of sense, I guess, but end up being quite beautiful. And so I thought I would give my hand at that, and not that I know if they're going to be quite beautiful, but they're at least fun. So I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm going to take a darker color and use that too. Let's get some ground espresso and do just the edge, maybe. Yeah, sometimes I get working on a journal, and you guys may be the same way, and you may not be. I mean, you may know exactly what's going to happen. But I get to a point in the journal where I know what I want to do, but it doesn't seem to be gelling. And so that's the point. I just have to stop what I'm doing and move on to something else, and then come back to it. And usually that works, and, I'm able to continue on and end up with something that I'm really happy with. But I guess it's with anything, anything that you do, you have to be motivated, and you have to feel like that you're going in the right direction in order to make it a success. And it's no different in any kind of art, I don't think. All right, so we're going to get funky here a little bit. We're going to do some crazy collage. And I'm going to start with this digital that's got this beautiful print on it, a script with mushrooms. And I got this from a Ukrainian digital artist back when the war between Russia and Ukraine started, to kind of support this particular lady, and give her a little bit of help when I felt like that she needed it. I purchased from several Ukrainian digital artists, and I do not remember this one, but I will try to look it up on my Etsy purchases and see if I can't find her, and link it below. And I'm going to take my little paper rougher-upper here and just kind of rough up these edges. I want this to look like an older piece of paper. I mean, she already did a pretty good job of making it, you know, look kind of distressed in her digital, but we're going to make it more 3D, I guess you could say. I'm just going to go along the edges, and then I'll ink it again. Okay, and I made a couple little tears here and there. And this is going to be our background for the collage, obviously. Hope everybody is having a good day, but it is actually Labor Day, so I hope you're enjoying your last little fling of the summer today. I didn't get this done yesterday. I think I have mentioned in previous videos that I've been doing some stuff around my house, and so I am behind. My Friday video was on Saturday, and this is my Sunday video, and it's going to be on Monday. And I apologize for that, but sometimes you just have to get some stuff done. I think I'm going to put a couple of stamps just so they kind of stick out here. From behind. I want something kind of substantial. Maybe I'll do, if I do these numbers, let's try that. If I don't like it, I can always flip it over, can I? And I don't want it to be quite as strong as what my archival black would be. So I think that I may do it in black soot. Just, I mean, it's still going to be black, but it's not going to be quite as prominent as, say, you know, my archival ink would be. You're not going to see much of it anyway. I just kind of want something back there, here and there. Maybe something down here. What else do I have? I want numbers because I feel like we already have enough script going on. And then maybe one more up at the top. So what are you guys working on? Anything exciting? Are you doing journals or ephemera pieces, or I'm doing both. I have all my Halloween makes finished. I won't be doing any more of those, I don't think. Ooh! Sorry about that noise, guys. That about slipped right out of my hand, but luckily it didn't mess the stamp up. Okay, and then let's put a few splatters back there. Do I want splatters? Maybe I want, let's do some cracklies. Let me use vintage photo. Just put a few little cracklies. I'm just kind of going around the edges since that's all it shows anyway. Alright, let's see how that looks now. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to, you know, wrinkle up some of these edges a little bit. I have no idea where my glue book is. That would have been something good to have on hand before I started this, right? I have 3 separate stacks over here where I've been working on stuff. And I'm sure I have buried it. There it is. In one of the stacks is what I was going to say. Alright, so let's put some glue stick on here. Trying to get it evenly placed so I have about the same reveal all the way around. Kind of roll up my edges a little. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so there's our background. Now we're gonna get crazy. All right, so I have these 2 little ladies, and they are going to sit on these mushrooms, and they have their bird in their lap. So I'm going to put them on there just like that. So what I did is I took an X-Acto knife and I cut their hands loose from the picture so that they could appear to be holding their little bird, which is not so little, but that's the kind of the look I was going for there. So I'm going to glue them down first, and then we'll get their little pet bird placed. And this obviously is just a Tim Holtz paper doll. And this bird is from the Tales of Ephemera, Tales of Ephemera on Etsy. And it's her watercolor birds digital, which I love. I use them all the time. And I just cut his little feet off so he appears to be sitting, you know, kind of in their lap. Alright, so we're going to try to, I'm not going to use art because I need to be able to jiggle it around a little bit. So we're going to use glue stick. So that I can get him or her in just the right spot here, because I want it to appear that he is in their lap. And then I will take art glitter glue and glue down their hands. And then I'm going to take my Stabilo All and I'm going to create kind of a little shadow. Sorry if I'm getting my head in the way. And I know you probably can't see this on camera as much. I'm just kind of going around the edge so that it seems like this is one piece, you know, rather than a cutout piece. Okay, so there's our little guy. sitting on their lap. Now we're going to build the rest of the background. So for that, I have some mushrooms and some greenery die cut pieces. And we're also going to do a butterfly, just to kind of bring in another yellow element. And I'm going to put him kind of here. So let's glue him up. Now, the one thing I've not done too much, I've done a little bit with the Marguerite Miller Challenge, is used magazine images or anything like that in collage. And I keep wanting to explore that, but I just haven't done it so far. Is that something that you guys do? I see a lot of people, you know, on YouTube that do stuff with the magazine art, and they go way out there. And I don't think I'm one of those people that, you know, want to go way out there with my collage. But I don't mind getting a little surreal or, you know, fantasy, unrealistic with my collages. But these, I don't care for the ones where they're using eyeballs and body parts in strange ways too much. That's just not my style. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not what I would prefer to do. I don't know what die cut this is. This was gifted to me. And it was just cut out of regular manila cardstock or manila folder or something. And I just took some old paper, Distress ink from Tim Holtz, and turned it green. Okay, so first thing I need to do is draw some antennae on our little guy up here, so he knows where he's going. Alright, so now I believe that I want the tall ones over here. And my little one over here. I want greenery. Just kind of tucked in here and there. And this was originally one piece, and I broke it like into 3 pieces just trying to color it. So we're going to make the best out of it. Something like that, I think, because I want to put this down here. It says, keep room in your heart for the unimaginable. Yep. And I'm going to use art glitter, I think, on all of this. So let's see if we can get all of this down. Some kind of fashion. And these are Tim Holtz mushrooms. About cut that one too high. Okay, and I did take several layers off the back of this piece of chipboard here so that it wouldn't be so thick. So it is thinner than what they come. Alright, so there we go, our little fantasy type collage. I think that turned out cute. We're going to do another one, and it's a little bit more involved. So we will start out the same way with a piece of white cardstock. I'll set that one there to dry and show you again at the end. So let's get this inked up. And then ground espresso. Nope. Okay, and let's do some stamping on this one. I want to do think I'm going to do this biggest stamp. Do I have my big block over here? No. Okay, we're gonna risk it. I know I said I didn't want any more script, but I like this stamp right here. Alright. And I'm not at all concerned with it being a perfect stamp because obviously it's not gonna really show. Let's do the big numbers again. Okay, now let's do some crackle on it. Okay. And again, we're going to take our little mushroom digital. And this one is different. The mushrooms are different. And we're going to rough it up. I totally missed that whole edge on that one. Keeps rolling on me because it's just regular copy paper. You can also use the edge of your scissors to do the same thing. You don't have to have this little tool, although it is quite handy. Again, inking with the vintage photo. Okay, and I'm going to take the glue stick and glue it down just like we did the other one. Oops, don't stick to my table. It's not where we want ya. That end folded when I put the glue stick on there, and I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it and ink it. Make it grungy. Alright, so there's our background for that one. So for this one, we're going kind of steampunky a little bit. So I have these two little guys. And again, I cut around his hand and I installed this clock, or glued this clock on there with the little hands. And you can see he's leaning. Well, he's going to be leaning on this guy. Again, one of the watercolor birds. Ink up this white part here a little bit because I think it does show just a tad. So he is going to be setting on him and leaning. So I need to get it in just the right spot to look like he's setting and he's standing on the ground. So I'm thinking he needs to be more up like that. Alright, so I'm going to glue him. I'm going to try to hold him and glue him down so I don't lose the positioning. This tail here. All right, so about like that. Oh. Okay. And again, I just cut around his hand with an X-Acto knife so that I could put the clock behind it. And the clock is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And obviously these are Tim Holtz paper dolls. Alright, so I need to get this pretty much nope. 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 About right there. Okay. There's that step. Now, for these guys, I've got some more mushrooms. I've got Dwell in the Possibility, and I'm going to put that up here. And again, I peeled off some of the back layers. And then I have a butterfly for this one as well. And we're going to put the butterfly down, but for his body, we're going to use a clock hand. And this also brings in another blue element. I'm hoping this art glitter glue is going to stick this down. If not, I'll have to break out the Fabri-Tac. We're going to put that right there. And we'll stick our pen and give him some antennae. And now I've got a bunch of, oh, I need to put down my mushrooms. So I've got a bunch of gears that I'm going to put on here. Okay. Here's my little gears, and I got these gears and the clock hands from Amazon. It's a kit that has them both in it. They just, there's tons of gears and clock hands in the pack. Here is what I still have out of the pack, and I have used, you know, quite a few of them, so you can see you get quite a few. All right, so we're just gonna randomly kind of put these down around the mushrooms. Kind of like that. And I probably, no, maybe I can use this. Is this sticking? Yeah, I think it will. As long as I don't have to do anything with it for a while. Let's give it a little bit of extra time to dry. So there is that one. So that's my kind of little whimsical play for the day. And I think those would go on a journal and be really cute as a topper. Especially if it's a, you know, art journal, or even a journal that you're gonna, actually record your thoughts. If you're a real journal person and not like me and just stuff it full of collages and memorabilia from places you've been. If you're an actual writer, this would be a good journal topper for that, because you're kind of putting down your thoughts and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let's bring back our ladies here. And I have a few more paper dolls that I have picked out, so I think I'm going to continue to play and see what I can come up with. I tried to pick ones that are leaning or setting, so I'm going to continue on and see what else I can make, and I will see you guys back on Tuesday for the latest color combo. And I hope until then, everybody has a great Labor Day and is really enjoying your weekend. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.